They call her Little Judgment Day.
Why?
Nigga, why you think? You just disintegrated 8,000 demons. Why don't she care? She smoked the Demon King? Why the fuck am I here? An old ass little girl just walked me down with a poker face. I'm a fucking loser.
Frieren the Slayer. Now I'm finna let y'all know right now that Frieren does not have that name for the fashion. Nobody has more confirmed demon kills than this short little elf girl. But I'm finna shut up and show y'all why Frieren is one of them ones. By the way, this intro is like top 3. But anyway, so we start out seeing Frieren, Stark, and the GOAT, Fern, helping this merchant move some rubble.
Stark, you're wasting everyone's time. Help me.
Dude! You see Stark personally? I'm not taking that. Yeah, okay, bro. Anyway, we cut to the gang pulling up to this town. Fern notices how there are a lot of guards just out on the street. But out of seemingly nowhere, Frieren drops her suitcase and then she ups pole. Oh. Fern and Stark are obviously confused and a little shocked. And I do not blame them. Because if the same mage who not only boxed with the Demon King, but also killed the Demon King ups pole, I'm gonna be scared too. But apparently we got demons coming. But what I'm trying to figure out if it's this kind of demon or something else. But we see the demons walk up and they look like regular people. So the guard tackles Frieren down and then the demon walks up. Nigga, did you just hire somebody to kill us? Come on, bro. Do not get me wrong. I hate your guts. But I'm not bold enough to get a mage to fire off at you in the middle of town. That's interesting because in these cold, calculated eyes, I see the intent to kill. I know how the people around here feel. They tremble at the sight of me, but still, they view me as a person. But not you. You see a wild beast that needs to be put down. Frieren's like, bruh, yes. She says that demons are just simply monsters that learned human speech and they should not be trusted. But despite this, Frieren gets locked up anyway. Because demon or not, that is attempted murder still. She got 2 to 3 years. Now remember, Frieren is an elf, so that 2 to 3 years is light for her. But you gotta remember, Frieren is still traveling with Fern and Stark, regular humans. They're not finna wait 2 to 3 years. They want her back now. But it's also here that Frieren tells us about Aura the guillotine. But we'll come back to Aura later. Along with learning about Aura, Frieren tells us why we can't trust these demons. Basically, while Frieren was with her old crew, they stopped at this village where this demon child slimed out this poor family's daughter. Himmel was hesitant about killing her because it was still just a child. But Frieren, she did not care about none of that. Back up, Himmel. I got this. If we kill her, we would be no better than them. What? Surely this trembling child can eat what we do in order to survive.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You see? Hold up, pause it right there. You, my friend, are tweaking. Okay, I get that it's a child, but that is still Queen Vaughn. She was eating your people. Eliminate that girl this instant. Despite Frieren's warnings, they still end up taking the child in. And at first, it may seem that the child actually changed her ways and turned over a new leaf. But you want to know what this girl does? She fucking killed the village chief and then offers his daughter to the parents where she slimed out their daughter in the first place. Turn over a new leaf, my ass, buddy. You see, this is why we don't trust any type of demon. Demon Slayer teaches us. Chainsaw Man teaches us. K-pop Demon Hunters teaches us. And now Frieren does. Guys, do not trust demons. So finally, Himmel does something, cutting off the demon's hand and saving the girl. And then Frieren, she ups pole. And look at what this thing tries to do again.
Mommy, please.
Why do you call out to a mother that you never know? Simple. It stops humans from killing us. Demons use our language to lie and to deceive us. So we cut to the king talking to the demons. And to sum up what he said, demons raided them once before and his son died. So, as a normal person should, he doesn't trust these demons. But I want y'all to hear what this demon says.
I've kept my father's room the same since he was lost to us too. From when you struck him down.
And that's cool, right? And now listen to what he says after the fact.
What is a father?
Who can say?
What?
The real bitch of this situation is this guard right here. I want you to guess what this guard does. Is it A, snitch on them, B, snitch on them, C, snitch on them, or D, keep his mouth shut? If you pick D, you are correct. Ding, ding, ding. This is a bottom 5 guard of all time. Megumi level bum. Zonka level fraud. It is just pure ass. Anyway, we cut to... How the fuck do I say that name? I'ma call him Gum. Anyway, we see Gum pulling up to where they're holding Frieren at. Hey sir, you're not allowed to be down here. The fuck your bum ass want? Since you light work for my master, I'ma just pack you up here. Okay, I gotta warn you that I'm pretty strong though. And I'm also stronger than that bum ass, bitch ass hoe Aura. But at this point, Gum isn't hearing it anymore. He wants to squabble now. So he ties up Frieren with his, what do I even call this, bro? I guess bungee gum. Shout out Hisoka. Luckily, Frieren hardened her mana around her neck, so she didn't get done like that bum ass guard from earlier. So Gum tries pulling harder, but that shit did not work. How you doing up there? On me? I'm just hanging around. Thinking about it now, I kind of need a hand. What that mean? Frieren cut off his hands, no che. He tried spinning back, but she took the other one too, pinned him down, and then blew his brains out. However, I gotta add, you sir, Mr. How the fuck do I say his name, bro? I still don't know. Mr. Gum, you are about one of the fakest demons that I've ever seen. Akaza could never. But anyway, Frieren's out. So we cut back to the other demons, and they're just chilling until the king barges in with 4 guards, and he obviously isn't there on no peaceful terms. Lock in real fast. Basically, the king noticed that when that guard tackled Frieren to the ground, she didn't put up a type of fight. If she didn't kill him then she wouldn't have a reason to now. And it doesn't help how Gum is nowhere to be found. So the knights draw their swords. This demon, he's more of a Choso type. He can harden his blood and then use it as a weapon. And I get these are background characters, but these are about some of the sorriest knights that I've ever seen, bro. The king put up a better fight, but it was to no avail. However, they're not going to kill him because only he knows how to deactivate the barrier that's around the town. But anyway, we cut back to Fern and Stark. And oh my goodness, look at that vert. The Spurs need you right now, buddy. Go put on a jersey. But anyway, Stark ends up sneaking in. He tries cutting the rope, but it's reinforced with magic. And the demons pull back up on straight timing. And this is why I like Stark, because even though he's scared, he still locks in. Stark is really everything that Zenitsu was supposed to be. But that's a conversation y'all not ready for. Even though he's scared, Stark rushes in. He gets a nice hit, but unfortunately, he gets cooked. It is looking very much over for our goated warrior. That is until the myth, the legend, the GOAT of this show, Fern, pulls up, blasting this buffoon, had him looking like Toji. Look at her, bro. Aura farming to the point that even Sung Jin Woo couldn't fathom. So then Stark picks up the king and then they dip out of there. So we cut back to Frieren and her standoff against Aura. I didn't really talk about Aura earlier, but make no mistake, she is in fact one of them ones. See, Aura is one of the 7 sages of destruction, which are the 7 strongest demons underneath the Demon King. And her soldiers do not play. They got active immediately. One of them misses twice and then another one comes in with a whole axe, trying so hard to be Stark. You're not him, my guy. And I don't know if the soldiers missed or if Frieren just moved out the way, but either way, she came out that desk looking cold. So we cut back over to Fern and Stark. But then Fern notices something. She notices that the blood on her jacket isn't hers. So she threw it off and then started checking Stark for any blood. But it's too late because Choso pins Fern to the wall. And that demon girl comes in with the abs, absolutely blocking Stark. Look at Fern, chilling. She's not worried about this bum Choso. So while he's yapping, he doesn't even notice that Fern already got her staff back. And now look at him. Whatever you do, do not turn around. But while whatever that is happens, we cut back over to Stark looking finished. And only after one attack, that boy is finished. But because Aizen was putting belt to ass on that nigga, he can take a little beating. So we cut back to the goat and she's moving elegantly with this magic. Fern hasn't even attacked yet and she looked about calm as ever. Until she sends an attack rocking this nigga through the building. And so Choso keeps on trying to button mash, but Stark is too clean. A behind the back spell block is something that I have not seen, nor have not seen since watching Frieren. So Fern keeps on blasting off spells and she eventually gets a chip of that shoulder. And now Choso in here stressing, even telling his teammate to hurry the hell up so that they can jujutsu jump her. But we pan back over to Stark getting worked. But don't worry, I got y'all. Stark weaves the first slash, but he couldn't stop the kick. But y'all look, Shorty is bored. Bro, this nigga Stark is a bum. But does she know? So she rushes back in and yo, if that kick landed, my boy Stark would have gotten the Beru special. Shorty airballs 2 more times, got this nigga Stark rolling. He does weave the down slam, but the retaliation after that was too fast. She got a nice chunk of eyeballing. So after some yap, Shorty rushes back in. Stark parries a couple slashes and then he tries to go for the offensive. But then Shorty jumps up. She goes for a down slam, but Stark blocks that. Stark goes for another slash while the demon girl is falling, but he misses. And she catches him lacking, knocking him down. And then Shorty jumps up, changing classes to the spear class, tries headshot sniping this nigga back to the lobby. Luckily Stark moved out the way. However, that was tough. But then Shorty falls back down, picks up the spear, resummons it, and then throws it back at him again. But then she speed blitzes behind him, flips over him, and then hits him with another down slam. She does something here, we didn't even see her, charges up and then eviscerates Stark's shoulder. And that's ball game. For now. And now look at this nigga. Finished. Why the f did I put my faith in him? But hold on, I may have spoken too soon. Cause as Shorty's walking away, Stark gets up and he starts talking his shit too. And then we get the face off of round 2. So then Stark rushes in going for this fat ass swing. And of course he gets caught. But I want y'all to see this. This nigga tanked a whole battle axe to the gut and then came down with a vicious down slam that destroyed a nice chunk of the forest. And that's ball game. After that, Fern finishes off Choso. And now there's only one demon left. Aura the Guillotine. But I'm out of time, so part 2.